Howdy folks, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am your host, the Mighty Bjorn, and today for you I have another video from the grease pit. This is Tank Mechanic Simulator, and right now I am cruising around in my Willy's MB, doing different extraction digs, looking for different treasures per se, such as maybe infantry badges or machine guns that are buried, or even tanks. But so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cruise around and show you some different extraction sites I've been to, looking for tanks and Tank Mechanic Simulator, and I am going to talk about the Willy's MB. The Willy's MB and the Ford GPW were formerly called by the U.S. Army Truck Quarter-Ton 4x4 Command Reconnaissance, or commonly known as Jeep. It was also sometimes referred as G503 as well. G503 is the supply catalog designation for the Willy's MB and the Ford GPW during World War II. The Jeep was highly successful, being an off-road capable light utility vehicle. It would fill many roles, including light reconnaissance, supply vehicle, command vehicle, and was even used as a medevac vehicle. The Jeep was primarily light-wheeled transport used by the U.S. military and its allies during World War II. Even President Eisenhower himself called the Jeep, and this is a quote, one of the three decisive weapons the U.S. had during World War II. The Jeep was also the world's first mass-produced four-wheel drive car. About 650,000 Jeeps would be produced over its service. The original Jeep would continue its service with the U.S. military after World War II, and it would go on to see service in the Korean War as well as other conflicts. The design would later be updated. The Willy's M38 in 1949, and later the Willy's M38 MD in 1952, respectively. In 1960, Ford would completely revise the Jeep and would produce the M151 MUTT. M-U-T-T, by the way. And it's like multi-purpose utility transport truck is what MUTT means. Other countries would produce Jeeps or vehicles that were influenced by the Jeep design. Willy's would later go on to trademark the Jeep name and turn the Willy's MB into the civilian CJ model, and the Jeep would become its own brand over time. As many of you know, we still have Jeeps today. It's part of Chrysler now. The Jeep would inspire four-wheel drive recreational vehicles and SUVs all over the world. In 2010, the American Enterprise Institute called the Jeep one of the most influential designs in automotive history. But anyway, folks, that's really all I have for you on the Jeep. But it was definitely an important vehicle. There's a lot of footage actually from World War II of the Jeep out there. And there's some other little snippets here and facts about the Jeep I will give you. One little snippet in particular I found interesting is actually the Willy's MB was actually amphibious or fording capable with prep. You could actually take the standard issue military tent of the time and set it up in a certain way that you could actually fort across ponds, rivers, etc. with the Jeeps. And there's actually footage of it because R. Lee Ermey had actually tried to do said feat on mail call. And actually he drove a Willy's MB on mail call as a fact. But so anyway, folks, that's what I'm going to wrap up with here with the Willy's MB video for Tank Mechanic Simulator. You actually don't really get to work on the vehicle, but you get to use the vehicle quite a bit. The other vehicle in the game that you can take to extraction sites is a four-wheeler, but I actually chose to stick with the Jeep because of the Jeep's history that it has because of World War II. But anyway, folks, thank you very much for watching the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like the video if you did, and also please subscribe to the channel, and you can catch more content like this on my YouTube. Thank you very much again for watching, and have yourself a great week.